So, you must be the new kid. Why would you do that? This YouTube channel is a freaking hellscape. There's a boy with grapes in his hair. There's a toilet possessed by a demon that makes her talk. I don't ever pee in it. I'm not afraid, I just don't feel like it. There's also a werewolf here, and honestly, that's pretty cool. What are you? Are you someone who can stop a deity with nothing but a handbasket? Or are you just another straight white male? Like, no wonder they hired you. You kinda have a wizard's face, but you're probably not even a real wizard. But you look like you have magic beans in your pocket. I think magic beans are pretty useful in certain situations. Now, they tell me that you're nervous. Why? I have never been the new kid, so I don't understand what it feels like. But there's nothing to be nervous about. Courtney Miller and their bangs aren't even here to look down on us. Just like every other new person in Smosh, I have to bring you to a landscape that is both cool and full of dinosaurs, if you choose it to be. So let me ask you again. Are you nervous? You still are. Why? I have a sword to protect you. It's a 22-inch exact replica of the sword that's carried by the one-winged angel, Sephiroth. That's a guy from Final Fantasy if you were cool enough to know. My mom finally let me play it, and I used her money to buy this sword. I would show you my skills, but I'm conserving my energy for when the juggalos come to attack. They always attack when I'm in a rested state. That's why I'm never rested. Being this powerful comes at a hefty cost, and that's what the Chosen is never to enjoy what you normies call leisure. In fact, I sleep with 1.5 eyes open. To be specific, I have to rest my right eye halfway. But before we do this, preparations need to be made. First, do you have a beverage? I have some Royal Crown Cola in the back, or as others call it, RC. I'm not willing to share my Royal Crown though, so I put some Big K Cola in the fridge, and you can only have one, as it is 4 p.m. I wouldn't want the caffeine to have you stay up all night. That's not cool. If you're hungry, I have some Uta chips in the back. We have regular, and if you're feeling a little frosty, we have Ruffles. You can handle Ruffles? Impressive. I'll see it when I believe it, though. I'm a little peeved because Amanda ate all my Cool Ranch Doritos. She only did that because I beat her at my own game, a quick match of tech dudes. She couldn't even hit the sick flip, so she ate my chips. But don't worry, I already reported her to HR. She won't be making that mistake again. Now, are you full? Refreshed? Good. That'll be $2 for the refreshments. I'll take it only in the currency of coins, please. You can give it to me after session. All right, this meditation will clear your mind. If you think post-nut clarity hits hard, wait until you have clarity 24/7. Shoot, you'll be able to read the Rosetta Stone, your mind will be so clear. Okay, now to begin. I need you to sit in front of me. No, not that close. Scoot back. Now, become crisscross applesauce. Preferably the right leg over the other. Don't ask why, just do what I say. I am a blue belt after all. Now, as you sit there, please relinquish all weapons from your personnel. Now, as you can see, I am placing my sword next to me, but in a position that if we were able to be attacked by juggalos, I could easily grab it and use the ground sweep technique. I stretched in preparation for today. Now, I've got my sword down, and I also have my slingshot, which I am keeping nearby. Sadly, I ran out of Cookie Crisps to shoot out of it, so I'm using Reese's Pieces instead. I'm sure you understand. Lastly, As you see in my coat pocket, I keep a menu to P.F. Chang's. In case we ever order out, I need to be on guard. Now, take off your shoes. It'll help with your chakra circulation. Oh, wait, no. Put those back on. Your feet smell like you walked across a GameStop. I would know. I have traversed many a GameStop, and I always wash my hands after buying my Beyblades. Also, don't let them convince you to buy Starfield. It's on Game Pass. I felt like I was being lied to, so I wrote a very strongly worded review on their Facebook and put it on my floppy, in case the courts need it. Finally, I want you to begin this by howling like a wolf. It'll help regulate your chakra. Ow! Alright, let's begin. I guess the best way to relax is for you to live in a moment in my shoes, and not my actual shoes. My feet are much bigger and have better arches than yours. How can I tell? My father invented Nike. I was a born cobbler, but I chose a different way of life. But those skills never left me. Let me demonstrate my day with you. I wake up at 6:29 in the morning. I want to make sure I'm up even before the roosters to show dominance. I spend 45 minutes eating cereal. Why? I put milk in the spoon, and then I put a piece of cereal in the spoon on top of the milk to keep it from being soggy. Afterwards, my mom washes my hair. She's really good at it. I then put on my clothes. Each day is a different wolf shirt, but I wear the same pair of pants for 4 days in a row. My legs never sweat, so why would I change pants? Just seems like a waste of good khaki. I spend 3 hours oiling my sword to make sure it's sharp enough to slice a squishmallow at Target, which is my next destination. I usually can cut 1 or 2 squishmallow before security asks me to leave. They will understand I am better at them anytime soon. Then for lunch, I get Arby's as always, as the beef and cheddar is the only thing that can refill me past 12:30. I always dine inside, so I can refill the high C I get with my sandwich, and then when I come back home, I spend several hours studying the martial arts. First, I watch the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles first movie to warm up. Then the next video is a YouTube video that shows every combo Ryu does in Street Fighter. And then I watch Monday Night Raw through my neighbor's window, so I have plenty of space to practice. After training, I eat dinner, which is usually fish sticks and peas. And then I can finally play some video games, such as my favorite game, Roller Coaster Tycoon, Off the Rails, which is how all roller coasters should be, off the rails. Then I lay my sword next to my bed and get into my bed, which is just a sleeping bag on top of a workout bench, and sleep with my 1.5 eyes open. How do you feel of all that? You got to experience the life of a warrior. Oh, you need real guided meditation? I guess I can try the most boring way, affirmations. You are strong, just not as much as me. You're making me have all my words mixed up. I do not like it, so stop, please. But here we go. You are smart. You are smart. You are smart, but not as smart as me. I was so smart I was invited to Mensa, but I declined because I was too smart for them. You are talented. You are talented. You are talented. But not like me, I can juggle 2 balls with my eyes closed. You are handsome. But not as handsome as Brienne of Tarth. Isn't it crazy that we had cameras back in the medieval days so we could see her? Impressive. It seems our time as sensei and pupil is over. You now have the power of a grizzly, the reflexes of a puma, and the wisdom of a man. I have to get back to eating hard boiled eggs and my viewing of the WNBA, but you know where I'll be. I'll see you around, new kid.